Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another weekly video, and as usual I've got some stuff to show you, some stuff hot off the press. Today is Saturday. I'm actually filming on the same day the video is releasing this time, and I just got some mail. As soon as the mail came, I decided, you know what, it's time to go ahead and shoot the video. I actually changed up what I was going to show you this stuff right away because, well, I was really excited to get this. This is an Ultra Red. This is from 2018 Release 4. Why was I super excited to get this Firebird Ultra Red? Well, I didn't have it, and some reason this was a tough one to get at an affordable price for a long time. I made a best offer on eBay to somebody for it. They gave me a pretty good deal on it, and now I finally have it. And this is the last Ultra Red that I needed now to complete my 2018 Release 4. So, yay, finally completing this release. The funny thing is that I have 2 raws from this release that I've acquired before I've gotten this red. And that was, of course, the 2 raws were thanks to my buddy Suresh, who actually found them in the wild, which is absolutely insane. But yeah, look at that. This is a sweet Ultra Red. It's a Firebird. Of course, I dig it, and I am so glad to add it to the collection. I'm not sure if we're going to open it in the second segment. We're going to look at the rest of this stuff. We're definitely opening everything else. Because usually, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'll do a complete 2018 Release 4 full showcase video. So we'll do that because that's what I've been doing every time I completed a release from Auto World. So this is the last piece I needed, and very, very happy about that. Should I go? I need to go after the other 4 raws in the series, and then I'd have an actual full set for the first time. That'd be pretty crazy, but that would be a feat. That would be kind of tough. All right. Moving on, I found, mail, still on mail, because I did get these in the mail. Pretty sweet, MiniGT box sets. So, our box versions of MiniGT. Anyway, these are the ones that are for the Asian market, not the MJ Toys ones. Usually you get these, you can get these a little bit quicker than waiting on M&J. Plus, I don't do the blister thing, so I'm okay with it. So I'm glad to have these added to the collection. We're going to check out each one. So 2 Skyline GTRs, one in a black. This casting's fantastic, by the way, so I don't know if I'll end up getting every single one they put out. I already have 2 different versions of it. This one here, and then the Lambo Huracan Evo, which I believe I already have, like this one in like green or something like that. So I've already got this casting as well, but it's a fantastic casting. And the brand new Chevy Corvette Stingray. I am super stoked to get this thing in person and actually be able to take a look at it. So that is fantastic. I'm excited for that. So stay tuned to the second segment. We're definitely going to take a look at all 4 of these new MiniGT. I might grab out some of the other castings as well, some of the other GTRs that I've got, and maybe that other Huracan Evo, just to check those out together. And then in Hot Wheels world, I was able to find a couple of things in the wild. These have been popping up. So this is the new, what is it, Car Culture Premium diorama set or whatever, what have you. And this one I was actually pretty excited about because all 3 of those castings to me are fantastic. Now the truck, I don't care about the truck. I could do without the truck. I don't care about it at all. Like zero cares about the truck. But the cars are fantastic to me and worth it to me to pick up this set. I still need to find the black hole set. I do want that one as well, but to me, this is more exciting than the Gasser set. I mean, the Gassers are cool, don't get me wrong, but this is really kind of more, I don't know, my style of cars that I enjoy. So, very, very cool. And then I was also able to find the latest Team Transport Car Culture set. So we got the Dodge Dart and the Horizon Hauler. Again, really what I'm after with these sets are the cars. And this set, if you didn't know, does have a repeat in it. It's got that Mazda 787B, which is a really cool release. It looks great. The car's awesome. But I didn't pick up another one, of course. Here is this one. And then the Volkswagen Baja Bug. Again, pretty cool. down south bugging. These trucks just take up a lot of space in your collection. That's why I don't get too excited about them. And then they're cool. Like I said, I don't have that much. I got a ton of stuff in here, and I'm running out of room. The custom Corvette Stingray Coupe, the Fleet Flyer. So an interesting set of car culture. No real bangers in there, I would say. This is a new casting for the Corvette, which I think we saw in Fast and the Furious was its debut. Was it? I don't know, whatever. Recently we saw it. I think it was a Fast and the Furious set. And then the Baja Bugs, a recent casting. I don't know about the Dart. I think that's an older casting, but we'll find out when we open these up. We're just going to open them all up. So we're going to open up the car culture, and we're going to open up the MiniGT. The Ultra Red, we are going to save for a future video. So check that out, because we are going to, like I said, go through the entire 2018 Release 4, and we'll finale it with opening up that car. And I got a couple of raws from that series, so it'll be a fun one to look at if you've missed, me slowly adding those to the collection over the last 2 years, really. So I think it's been, close to that. All right, so it might be a little shorter one today. We'll see. But let's go ahead and flip the camera around, and let's peek at these MiniGT and these premium Hot Wheels. All right, so stay tuned. All right, let's go ahead and kick it off with this Lambo. So the Lamborghini Huracan Evo in Rosso Mars, which is a great color red for a Lambo. They've done a Lambo in this color already, and that was this thing right here. That's awesome. And this has since, I think, probably been my favorite one so far to come out. Really cool. I still wish they would put the name of the car down here on the base. That'd be good for when I'm having a brain fart. So yeah, let's check out this one, the more stock Huracan, in this supposedly same color. So again, MiniGT is just a fantastic brand. I can't say enough good things about MiniGT. From a collector standpoint, even the pacing of how they put out cars, I think, is appropriate and makes it somewhat, it's not too difficult to keep up with, which is good. I don't get them all, kind of regrettably. Maybe I should. There's just too many of those GTRs and stuff, and too many of that initial Civic casting that they did that I'm not terribly interested in, and that's kind of what's prevented me from trying to go after all of them. But as far as the castings like these, the Lambos and stuff, it's going to be hard for me to lay off on getting them as they come out. I'm still missing the yellow one of this. I need to get a yellow version of that. But yeah, so it is the same color. It's identical color. And it of course looks fantastic. I do already have this casting. It's actually in orange. This initial release with the same wheels, just not blacked out. And yeah, I don't know. This casting's fantastic. It looks really good. And it's what we're going to expect from MiniGT. They just do, they have a high focus on realism, and that is just fantastic. So, my kid's calling me. Hang on. Okay, so this thing's fantastic. I like it quite a bit. There is a small little paint flaw in it right there. A little bubble. Looks like something got stuck to the metal, or there's a little something there. It's rough to the fingernail, so I'm not sure what it is that caused that. It's barely noticeable. I would have not noticed it if it was, if I wouldn't have put it under the camera. But yeah, just a sweet looking car. And it's just fantastically detailed, as we will expect from MiniGT. They just do a really good job. All right, next casting. Let's look at the Skyline GTR. Let's start with this more touring car version of it. Let's here. Got an unwrapper here. Sorry I didn't do this ahead of time, but these are still pretty easy to open. cool. All right, so here this is Kiyosaki. I'm always terrible with pronunciations. Just give it the best guess, right? So yeah, this thing looks fantastic. Wasn't hugely excited about this release in particular because I do already have this like HKS one in like a green and black, and these look, you know, pretty similar. They both have, you know, similar features and a kind of a similar look to them. But yeah, both are really good. And, you know, I don't know, I probably won't go after every single version of this tooling as they come out. And undoubtedly, there's going to be a ton of them. The stock versions, actually, I'm more excited for than these kind of touring car, whatever versions. But these are fantastic looking. They do look great. The inserted detail for the headlights, the taillights, the side mirrors, every little bit about this car, you know, and this tooling looks really good and fantastic. So, you know, it's going to be tempting to get them. I think down the road, these probably will be very desirable too. I think they will in these racing liveries. Just be cars that people down the road are going to definitely want. And if they missed out on them when they came out, these might be a difficult grab later on. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what kind of production numbers they're really pushing here for MiniGT. So it's kind of hard to say. But it is always fun to speculate on what will be desirable in the future. And so sometimes, of course, you're right. Sometimes, of course, you're wrong. In the case now, you probably could have guessed almost anything back in the day. Back in, like, 2014. Would have been right on a lot of it, probably. So much stuff has gone up crazily in value on the Hot Wheels front. It's just kind of nutty. All right, this is the Skyline GTR black with BBS LM wheels, and it does look good. So, like I said, this is kind of more the version of the car that I'm gonna enjoy possibly more. And this one in black with like the carbon fiber hood looks super cool. Like a Nismo. So it's not entirely stock, right? But it does look quite fantastic. So the other one that I've got, of course, that's in like that sort of deal, more of a, at least not as much of a race car livery or whatever, but basic livery, is this silver one, which also looks real good. Both of these look real good. So very, very cool. Very nice. Which one do you like better? Do you like the one in silver or like the one in black? I think if it was my personal vehicle, I think it would definitely go for the one in black. But in diecast form, silver in 1/64 scale does always look fantastic. So, digging it. Definitely digging it. All right. So, finally, the MiniGT that a lot of people have been waiting for, the Chevy Corvette Stingray, the brand new mid-engined Corvette, black with a midnight gray stripe. So let's get into this. I haven't seen the Greenlight one yet in person. I haven't seen the Auto World yet. That one in person either. None of those have come out yet. MiniGT is the first to the premium game with this casting in 1/64 scale, and we get to go ahead and take a peek at it. How exciting is this? All right, so I like the design of the car. I think it looks pretty good. It definitely has like a Ferrari look to it, and definitely interesting here to actually have this in person now in 1/64 scale. I have yet, actually, I should be honest, I have yet to see this car in person, the real car. But from pictures and stuff like that, I think it looks all right. So there's a look at the top of the car. And of course in black, on camera, we may not get to see as many details here are going to pop on this thing until we get it in a different color. But yeah, I'll be getting this in probably whatever color they put it out in. Have a set of them. Just so cool, man. I mean, I think it looks pretty awesome. It's got kind of like a Ferrari Italia look to it. is kind of what the shape of the vehicle reminds me of. But it does have its own kind of Corvette, Corvette Camaro sort of flair, especially up here in like the grill area, the front of the car. That's got some Corvette written all over it, but the overall shape of the car definitely reminds me of a Ferrari. So there you go. Inserted details for the taillights. Inserts for the headlights, and it looks quite fantastic. It's definitely going to be interesting to get the Auto World in hand and look it up. Now, I know the Auto World's going to be obviously at a more retail price point of $5 as opposed to these, which are at least double the price, if not more. And it will be interesting to compare the two and kind of the different philosophies for how they build these cars, and just kind of see what round 2 is going to be able to do to get this car to look good, and kind of compare it to what MiniGT has done, they have basically made a very faithful replica of the car. And of course all their stuff rolls, so this rolls as well. So it's glossy black. It's going to get fingerprints all over it. I'm trying not to touch it too much before it goes on display. And yeah, I'm going to say it's a winner. I'm definitely going to say it's a winner. Pretty good. All right, so let's move on. I can't get this in frame, so I'm just going to open it up. See how quick we can do this. And actually, you know what? We're going to pause the video. All right, so let's start with the least favorite item in the box, and that is the truck itself. Yeah, it looks good. It looks all right. Whatever. 24/7 roadside assistance. Hot Wheels transport. I like the color. Color looks nice. It seems like it's... There we go. The base is like bent. Anyway, here it is. And like I said, it looks good. I mean, I'm just not into these trucks just because, whatever. They're not licensed, for one. For two, at least the majority of them are. I don't think there's a single one that's licensed that I remember, but there might be. And for that reason, and the other reason is I just don't have room for them. Simply don't have room for them. But yeah, so there's the truck. It's kind of cool. Here's the car. So you get the Mercedes. This looks great. I love it. In that kind of like dark gray, charcoal gray color. The 417 on there. Just an iconic look for this car. And it's just absolutely fantastic. So I'm a big fan of this. I think this looks great. Definitely digging it. That's really cool. So I really like that. That's my style. This is okay. It's a Zamac E-Type Jag. And it looks all right. I'm not a big fan of this E-Type casting. It's okay. But I think it looks great in Zamac, I guess. I don't know. Just kind of looks good with the Zamac base. Looks okay. It's got the same rims as the Mercedes. And then this guy right here is probably the star of the set for most people. It is a Porsche in Gulf livery. And it looks pretty good. The wheels, okay, something does look a little weird in the proportion of this with the size of these wheels. The wheels look a little large, I'm going to say, for the size of the car. It makes it look a little funky. Kind of wish they would have selected just slightly smaller wheels. It doesn't have to be much smaller, just a little bit smaller. And I think the stance would have looked a little better on this. I don't know. You guys let me know if I'm wrong. And actually, maybe this car could even use offset. Wheels like a little smaller one in the front. Give it just a slight size difference between the wheels. I don't know. What does it need, guys? You guys let me know. What do you think? What do you think about those wheels? It just look... I don't know, it makes the car look shorter than it should look. I'm not really sure. Something is off on it. I like it, just something is weird about it to me. But anyway, not a bad casting. So this was a good set, I think, in my opinion. It's got a little bit more variety than the Black Hole set. So there's that. And then let's just take a quick look at Team Transport. We'll just blast through these. So the Volkswagen Baja Bug with the wide open truck. get that one opened. And out of package. There's your truck. I got a hair there. And here is the car. So I dig the old school Beetles. The Baja Bugs are cool. This casting's alright. I'd like to see it in a less busy livery. But it looks good. Down south bugging. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, and then let's see here. What's next? This pink thing. It's Dodge Dart. And hauler. There's the hauler. The hauler looks pretty awesome. The front end of it looks cool. Is this a new one? I don't think I've seen this one yet, have we? And the swinging thing. It's pink Dodge Dart. So what's the copyright date on this casting? 2010. So yeah, it's been around for a while. I mean, it looks pretty good. It's a pink car. I don't know. It doesn't really do a whole ton for me, but it's kind of neat. I guess that's really all I got to say about that. And then lastly, the Corvette. With the Fleet Flyer. The Fleet Flyer is like one of my least favorite of these trucks. Because I'm not a huge fan of the box trucks. You know, mainly because you can put the car inside there, I guess, if you want to, but you're not going to be able to see it. It's funny, I'm finding hairs all over the place right now because they're hairs from that wig I was wearing in the video I did on Halloween. So there it is, Corvette there and there. So, yeah, the truck, like I said, it's an enclosed trailer truck, so I guess it poses well with the car when the car's in front of it. Kind of looks like a billboard almost in the back, but, I mean, displaying it, I like more of the flatbed trailer ones. I think they're much cooler to display with the car. And they take up less space on a shelf if that's how you're displaying them. The Corvette looks nice in blue. But all in all, I am just going to admit I'm not really too excited about any of these releases. I've had all the Team Transport so far, so I'm kind of, you know, staying complete and current with the series. But I got to say, this particular release hasn't been too exciting for me. But there you have it. All right, and that's going to be it for the video. I'm going to say, I don't know, my favorite one of the Team Transport is probably the Vet. The Vet looks pretty cool. The MiniGTs, the Corvette is really nice. I can't wait to see it in another color. I'd like to see it in silver or, you know, obviously they're going to put it out in red, but that's not the one I'm really going to be terribly excited about. I want to see it in, like, silver. That's how I want to see it. Just so we can see all those details, or maybe white would even look really cool. So the Corvette's sweet. That was definitely the most anticipated, but, I mean, my favorite is the Lambo, just because, I don't know, they just killed this casting. It looks so fantastic. All right, so that's going to be it for the video, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching another Diecast Weekly episode, and please like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks again. Bye.